All right. So I'm live right now. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to talk to you as I walk around. I'm going to talk to you about credit repair training, right? Like, how do you get better? How do you get better at credit repair training? Like, what kind of resources should you use to get better at your craft? All right. So let's do that. Let's talk about that. All right. So the first place, like if you were first starting out from the very beginning, the first place that I would tell you to go, if you were brand new, and it doesn't matter whether you're brand new, you can be also like experienced, right? You can be experienced. But the first place I would tell you to go is to get a good book. Get a good book on credit repair. Get a good reputable book. The author has to be reputable. Don't just go to Amazon and buy any book, but get a good book on credit repair, like Hidden Credit Repair Secrets. That's my book, right? So you want to start there by building a foundation of your understanding of the credit repair industry, right? Like how to do credit repair for a customer, right? Because you got to understand like somebody's credit report. You can't just like work on somebody's credit report without really understanding what you're doing, right? So you have to build the foundation. You have to build the foundation first. So you have to understand, what's up, Lola? You have to understand the foundation of credit repair. You can't just, well, I want to work on this person. I did my credit, so I want to work on this customer's credit. Well, yes, you can do that, but you want to broaden your knowledge on how to really read a credit report, right? How to really understand the entire dispute process. You see, you got to understand that part. And if you don't understand credit repair, then it's going to be a problem. Like you can make serious mistakes on your customer's credit report if you don't really understand the basics of credit repair. All right, so we're going to go into some different ways for you to fully understand the basics of credit repair. So let's start off with the first thing. One, get a good book on how to repair credit. Get a good book on how to repair credit. Now, if you have experience, then that kind of counts. If you have experience on repairing your own credit or repairing somebody else's credit, then that kind of counts towards your education on credit repair, right? Now, that's the first thing. Get a good book on credit repair, but don't stop there. Don't stop there. All right. So the second thing you want to do is go to eZignArticles, eZignArticles.com, and there are a ton of articles on how to repair credit. I mean, they go in from charge-offs to collection accounts to late payments. I mean, they have people writing articles on judgments, foreclosures, repos. There's all kind of articles on that subject. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of the vast knowledge of these authors that's writing all this stuff when it comes to credit repair. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of that, right? You want to make sure that you take advantage of that. All right. So the first thing is books. The second thing is articles. Go to eZignArticles.com, eZignArticles.com, right? And, these guys write specifically for our industry. They write specifically for our industry. So you want to make sure that you hone in on your craft, all right, and constantly educate yourself on different aspects of the credit repair business, right? All right, so the next thing you want to do from there, so we talked about articles, we talked about books. Now we're going to talk about videos. So hit up YouTube. As you know, I have a lot of videos on YouTube. Hit up YouTube. Don't just follow anybody because some of the people on YouTube, they don't know what they're talking about, all right? So hit up YouTube and spend some time learning, like become a specialist in certain areas, right? So if you want to learn about charge-offs, if you want to learn about collection accounts, if you want to learn about debt validation strategies, if you want to learn about dealing with zombie debt, if you want to learn about all of these things, go to YouTube and then type in that keyword. type in that keyword for whatever it is that you're looking for. And then just watch a lot of videos. Like spend some time, watch a lot of videos. What's up, Lee? Miss Lee, you're always on my calls. Lola, Dennis, what's up? So go to YouTube, watch specific videos pertaining to your specific situation. All right, so number 4, did I skip one? Number 4, workshops, online workshops. So when you see someone giving an online workshop of advanced credit repair or even the guy who does the repo guy, check him out. The guy that just doing the seminars, just going around teaching the repo, check out his stuff. I mean, because repossessions, there's a lot of repossessions on our consumers' credit report. So we want to deeply understand how to deal with those repossessions. So the gentleman that's teaching the repo class, try to get in one of his classes. If he comes to your state, attend it, right? Purchase his product online, because we can never stop learning. I mean, you can just learn one little strategy from that guy. You can learn one little strategy from his course that can help you and your customer propel when it comes to challenging repos, right? So the more education you get when it comes to credit repair, the better you become, the better expert you become, right? So check him out, check out his course. Whenever he comes to your state, check him out, or check out his program. So online workshops is another thing. Workshops, like in-person workshops, okay? In-person workshops. So we have a lot of them going on around the year. And you know about mine coming up in February, okay? Credit repair marketing, that's my thing. Roadmap to 6 figures. But, after you get your marketing under wraps, after you attain your marketing event, then start looking at some other events. Start looking at, if you think that you need to take your credit repair business to the next level, if you think you need to get better at disputing, then attend some events that focus strictly on that, right? If that's your thing. And lastly, mentors. Now, mentors can be expensive, all right? Mentoring programs can be expensive, but you can always learn from bigger credit repair companies that has been processing a lot longer than you, right? So if they have something that you don't know, then you may want to take on a mentor. But I'm not going to say go out there and get a mentor if you're just starting. I'm going to say go out and get a mentor if you can afford it. And if you need the training, right? If you need the training, because my motto is that when you first start off in the credit repair business, you focus 80% on learning your craft. Now, 80% is credit repair. So you gotta understand credit repair. You gotta know when to not challenge an account. You have to know what account can get your customer in hot water if you challenge it, right? You gotta know when not to send a cease and desist letter to a collector, because if you send a cease and desist letter to a collector and that debt is over $2,000 and it's within the statute of limitations of them suing you, now the collector has no other recourse but to sue you, because they can't get the money from you. You told them to stop talking to you. That's what you told you. You told the collector, hey, don't contact my customer anymore. So now the collector's like, well, if I can't contact your customer anymore and we're still within the statute of limitations of suing you, then we're going to sue your customer. So you got to be careful there, and you have to understand how to read the credit report. So if you are first starting out in the game, then just follow my 5-step rule when it comes to educating yourself on credit repair. But if you are already in the game and you understand it deeply, then what you have to do is you have to become a specialist in certain areas. You have to understand deeply the repossession laws. You have to understand deeply on dealing with charge-offs, with zero balances. You have to understand deeply the late payments. Late payments are tough, All right. Late payments are a pain in the neck. You have to understand deeply on how to deal with the creditors, right? You have to understand deeply on when to stop disputing, and when to just focus, and when to just focus on rebuilding the customer's credit. Like, you have to understand these things really deeply if you want to really get good at your craft. You have to understand these things very deeply. And how do you do that? Like how do you understand these things very deeply, Mark? Well, you have to train. You have to train. You have to constantly train. And you know me, I'm a marketing guy now. All right. Before, I was obsessed with disputing. Like, that was my thing. I was obsessed with disputing. I loved it. I love disputing. I love fighting the creditors and the collectors. I loved it. But now I'm obsessed with marketing because I know that marketing is the key. See, marketing is the one that gets the customer to stay. You see, marketing is the one that pays your bills. See, marketing is the one that allows you to put gas in your car. See, marketing is the one that allows you to travel and relax in first class, right? Come on now, talk to me. You got to talk to me because you know I'm telling the truth, right? Give me some hearts. Give me some hearts. Show me some love here, right? See, marketing is the one that allows that internet bill to keep going, right? It allows you to buy that new phone that you have, that new cell phone that you're looking at. That's what marketing does. You see what I mean? I know a lot of you guys went out there and got that Max, because I'm talking to you right now on the iPhone Max, the X, right? That shit is like $1,500. Okay? So marketing is the one that feeds you, right? That pays that credit card bill. You see? The customer does that. You see what I'm saying? It's the customer that does that. All right? But credit repair is the foundation first. See, credit repair is the foundation. That's the foundation. Because even if you hire an outsourcer, you still need to know what that outsourcer is doing, right? Do you guys agree? Even if you hire an outsourcer, you still need to know what they're doing, right? Right? Because they can mess up your customer file, right? Am I right? Yes or no? Am I right? Yes or no? Come on now, show me some love. Am I right? Yes or no? You still need to know what the outsourcer is doing. All right? Because if you don't know what the outsourcer is doing, then that's going to mess with your money. You see, your money is your customers, right? And if the outsourcer is messing up their credit, then your customers wants to know what is going on with my file. What's going on with my file? And if you don't know credit repair, boom, that customer's gone, that money is gone, that, whatever what you was paying for your cell phone or putting your gas in your car or whatever the case may be, you're going to start hurting. All right. So listen, let's recap. Credit repair training is very important. You guys know that. Credit repair training is very important. All right. So I want you to keep that in mind. Credit repair training is very important. And we want to constantly train. All right. But you know my rule. My rule is 80% training on credit repair in the very beginning. This is when you first start out. 80%. You focus. You become a master. You become obsessed with credit repair. Learn everything you can. And then once you got a hold of it, I want you to scale back. And I want you to switch now. So 20% credit repair training and 80% marketing. So listen, before I leave, I want to tell you guys something. Whether you are new to the business or whether you are old to the business, it's only one thing that counts. And I want you to remember this. We are CEOs. We are owners. We are owners of our credit repair business. That's what we are. We're not credit repair practitioners. We're not slaves to the computer. All right? We are owners. Our job is to grow our business. That's our job. Our job is to not make $30 an hour slaving over credit disputes. Our job is to grow our business. Our job is to look down on our business and to say, hey, where are we making mistakes? How can we grow our business more? Where do we need to put more sales? Where do we need to put more money to grow our business so we can sit back on the plane on our laptop and talk to our staff and say, hey, where are the problems happening? What do we need to do to grow our business? That's our job. So always remember that. All right, so that's it for today, guys. Listen, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. This is Mark Clayborne, the credit repair business coach, marketing master, and credit repair expert. All right. Hey, listen, enjoy your weekend. Make sure your lives are turned on so your live notification is turned on. So every time I go live with some education like this, I want you to, you should learn it. You should be. All right, because we have a ton of software members and I have a lot of data to pull from. So I want you to learn that. I want you to learn that because I'm here for you. And I believe in you. I believe that you can do it. I believe that you can make it happen, even when you think that you can't make it happen. I'm a living proof of that. So whenever you feel like giving up, whenever you feel like it's not working, all right, whenever you feel that this business is not for you, never give up. You want to know why? Because karma. And if you believe in karma and you believe what goes around comes around, never give up. Let me just tell you something before I go. If you give up here, then everything else is over. If you give up in your mind, then everything else is over. So never give up. Never give up, all right? Listen, have a great weekend and take care.